Oh, wait, hello. Welcome to Real Talk today. Thank you for joining us. And on this program, we have a very special guest this evening. Some of you know him as a lyrical poet. Some of you know him as an angel of the streets. But we simply know him as Hoodrich.
I'd like to welcome all you suckers from Struggleville. Say hi. Open up and take this pill, yo. Sit down in your cubicle and eat what we tell you to.
Join me in welcoming Hoodrich. Hoodrich, thank you so much for being here today. I think I speak for everybody when I say it's a pleasure to have you. But Hoodrich, I want to start this interview off by asking you one question. What's next for Hoodrich?
Lock your doors and build real safe inside. Your house is no longer a good place to hide. Hey.
What's new for Hoodrich? What's new for any rapper? I got a grandmother infestation problem that I'm planning to fix. They running around, wasting their mouths all about. I'm here to fix that. Hoodrich Steve, that's what I believe in. Word. That's print that, sell that. Sell that as my next album. That's my new album title.
Well, that's some very valuable insight, Hoodrich. Which actually leads me right into my next question, which is about your new album, entitled I'll Straight Mollywop Your Grandma and Her Fleabag Dentures, I Ain't Clownin' Yo. On this album, you so poignantly write in one of your songs, I was raised on the streets. I was raised on the streets. I ain't ever met a grandmother I wouldn't pour orange juice all over. I'll ruin that grandma perm of hers. I was raised on the streets. I was literally raised in a grocery cart by my Aqua Chartreuse in the streets. I was raised on the streets. So tell me, Hoodrich, when you wrote those lyrics, what was going through your head? What was going on up there?
So listen, y'all. I'm about to educate you about my life of sin. See, when I was 3, I was at the DMV with my grandpappy Jones, and Uncle Chartreuse walked in, and he was thieving for some watches. Now Uncle Chartreuse walked right up to Grandpappy Jones, and he hood-shanked him right in the gut over some bad milk. I don't expect you to know what that means. That's hood talk. And so he took baby Hoodrich right from his grandpappy's arms, and he led him away, and he put him in a garbage cart, and he fed garbage at him. Oh man, those days were terrible. And so some Crystal came and swooped me up like some baked potato. And I said, you better put me down, Crystal, I'm fixing to hammer punch you right in the jaw. And Crystal wouldn't put me down. So you know what I did? I hammer punched that Crystal right in his jaw. Nobody messes with baby Hoodrich. I gave that hawk brain damage right on the spot. You dig?
Yo, you gotta back down. On the target audience, indeed. First off, you have to listen really well and try and discern what it is that...
Wow. Well, you know, if you have it in you, Hoodrich, why don't you take us back to those days of Uncle Chartreuse? What was that like? How did you get through those days? What got you through?
Uncle Chartreuse, man. He smelled like old cabbage and sweet, sweet misery. I'm going in. I was raised by the streets. No shoes on my feet. Nothing to eat. Uncle Chartreuse trying to provide, but I could never hide under the shadows, cause there never were none. I grew up in the urban jungle, trying to stay alive, trying to stay fungal. Word.
Well, that's quite traumatic, Hoodrich. Thank you for opening up your heart like that with us. It means a lot to all of us. The question I want to know, Hoodrich, the question that I think the American public is wondering is, why the hatred for grandmas? Why the vinegar towards grandmothers?
Why do I hate grandmothers? Why do you breathe? You don't know why you do it, you just do it.
Well, Hoodrich, we breathe because we need oxygen, and it's what allows us to survive.
Well, I ain't hate grandmothers to survive. That's new to me. I'm going in. I hate grandmothers and other brothers who support them. They are so much short than them. We are so alive. We strive to make things better for us. Take a bus downtown.
Sell just some smoke and mirrors with good-looking people all around you. The way you do it is wrong. Hey, I'm glad we found you. Bait and switch, copy and enter, found print. So sign right here and everything else will be sent to.
Well, Hoodrich, we certainly feel your passion and your hatred of grandmothers. I don't think anybody questions that. And for our last question on Real Talk today, what do you have to say to your fans? What do you want your fans to know as we walk away from this interview? What do you want them to know about Hoodrich?
I don't got nothing to say to them chartreuse-loving grandmother supporters. Those invertebrates, I hate them all.
This'll cure it all. This'll cure it all. This'll cure it all. But just keep your receipt. There are no returns or refunds. But I'll repeat, this will cure anything. Just remember that. Just remember that.